So hello guys, this is my first video on YouTube and hopefully you all like the video, the way I'm creating the content. If any suggestion is there, please let me know. So let's start the video, and before starting the video I just want to clarify this channel is to solve the issues or the problem or the troublesome what the freshers or the new joinees in the company or the corporate sector are facing regarding using of Excel's formulas or the spreadsheet formulas or different type of analytical tools. And yeah, that's all. So to be a brief intro of myself, my name is Sheikh Abdur Rahman. Currently, I'm working in one of the corporate in Hyderabad, and I came up with this video because most of my colleagues are facing issue with this function. Probably you might have. I'm assuming you might have known the earlier functions like the sum ifs, the basic functions which are there in the Excel, if average. If not, if comment down below, I will make videos on that. Make videos on that formulas also. Let's start the video. I will not take much of the time, so because we know time is money. So let's start. So let me start with the index function. So if you see, we have two data. We have two datas here. So this video is specifically for the index and match function. Let me start with the index function because most of the people are getting confused or in a dilemma like why both the function are being used and how they can be replicate another function that is VLOOKUP. So we'll not go to the VLOOKUP for the timing. Will be here, and we'll first clarify these two functions. Then we'll go to that function. Okay. So if you see the two datas here, both the datas are same, but the orientation are in a different way. If you see here, the orientation are in a, we can say, mostly toward the horizontal way, and this one in the this one in the vertical way, this one in the horizontal way. Okay. So okay, what is index function? Index function is, okay, let me stop this one. Index function. Sorry if my English is not that great. See, what index function will give? Index function will give the range. Index function will give a value of a coordinate. Okay, coordinate in the sense we are giving the row number, we are giving the column number of a certain array, so that it will give a value to us. I'll show you index. Okay, so this is the index function, and if you see here, return a value or a reference of a cell at the intersection of a particular row and column. Okay, so let me start with the tab array. So array is nothing but a list of data from where you are going to get your value. So I need the value from here. Okay, from the team, making it fixed by clicking F4. And for some laptop you have to click Fn plus F4, and for some you have to only click F4, then comma, then it is asking for the row number. So see, my data are in the row format. Okay, for fourth row, fifth row, sixth row, seventh row, eighth row, ninth row, 10th row, 11th and 12th row. Okay, so I will give here the row number. So for row number, I need the second row. What I have the data in the second row. I want to know the value in the second row. So here I'm giving it as a reference. Okay, you can directly write 2 also, but I'm giving it as a reference. Okay, I don't have anything in the column section, so I'm not giving the column number there. See, million is in the second row. See, okay, second row, correct. If I change the data to 3, the my Excel formula will also give a different name. If it is 4, it will give a different name. It is 5, it will give a different name. Okay, so in a nutshell, we can say whenever we are changing the name or the reference here, like it will give the same replicate name there in the Excel formula. Now let's change the data. So let me show you how I have changed the data here. So I don't need a double line. Okay. So how I can change the formation of the data? See, Control Alt V. It will give a space facial. On the space facial, click transpose. The transpose, it will change the data, like the formation of the data. Now earlier the data are in a vertical way, now data are in a horizontal way. Okay, so I'll give equal to index function, index tab, and first give the array from where. Array means from where you want the data. Sorry, function give the array. This is the array. I need data from this one. Click it F4, so it will what we say, it will fix the data, so that whenever I drag down the data, the reference will not change. Comma, row number, what will be the row number here? This one is the row number. Sorry, I don't have anything in the row number. I have data in the column. See, it is the column, J column, K column, L column, M column, N column. Okay, so I'll give one more comma. So see, the formula is shifted to column section, so I'll give the column number here. Second, I need data from the second column. Then F4 again to make it like fix absolute. See, great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the second 7 column. This is from the 5 column. Sorry, this is from the 6 column. This is from the second column. This is from the 9 column. Okay, great. Hope you have understood this formula. If not, I will make another video to make it clarify. So let's go to the match function. So what match function will give you? So it is used to search for a specific value in a range of cells and return the relative position of that cell within the range. So confusing? Okay. So let's see. Let's see here. What match function will give you? Match function basically will give you the position of the value. I have the value here. See, this is my value. Okay, Milan is my value. So I need the position of that value, where this value was been in the array or in my data section or in my list. It might be in the second column, it might be in the third column, it might be in the fourth column, or it might be in the third row, it might be in the fourth row, it might be in the sixth row. I need that value. Sorry, I need that number in which part of my data this value occur. Let me start with the match function. Match function. Before, keep this in mind and be mindful while giving any formulas. Read this one. It will give a like a brief idea like what for you are going to use this one. Return the relative position of an item in an array that matches a specific value in a specific order. Tap lookup value from where you want the value. Okay, so lookup value will be this one. Make it fix so that whenever you are dragging down the formula to other cells, it will not change the reference. Comma, lookup array. What will be the array? Okay, so you need this one. Sorry, my mistake. Match lookup value, like what value you are looking for. The name itself say what is the value you are looking for in that cell, man? Okay, this is the value I'm looking for. Make it fix, comma, lookup array. I already said earlier said what is array? Array is a list of values. Okay, this is the array, comma. I need the exact match here, not less than that, not greater than that. So where you can use less than or greater than, where you have the point or the decimal things are there. Okay. For the time being, you are not going there, and you are not ever going to get that type of things. But in case you get, you can comment me down. I will make it another video on that one. Get the exact match. Okay, zero. See, it's the second column. Okay. If I click here, this one, Manchester United, it is in the third column of my array, from my array. If I click here, this one, it is from the fifth column of my array. So the main question is how we can combine both the formula, and we can use both the formula in my day-to-day activities. So see, it's a great example, and I'm going to start with this one. Before starting, let me clarify. I need the country name here. Okay, I need the champion league name number here. Oh, sorry, name here. Yes or no. Okay, I need the game played here. I need the point earned here. So one formula is like we can use the VLOOKUP, but there are some limitation with the VLOOKUPs. So in that case, XLOOKUP is came into picture, but XLOOKUP is not available with all the laptops like the previous version from after 2000, before 2019. So after 2019, I guess, or 2019 of Excel version or Microsoft Office version, we are getting the XLOOKUP. And I'm assuming most of my viewers who are there are using the earlier version of the Excel. So okay, in that way, for that reason, I'm making a video on index match function. So let's start with the index match function. So in the name suggests start with index. Okay, index. What index will give you? Index will give you the exact value of the number or from an array. Next, array. What is the array? Array is a list of data or the list of data, we can say. Okay. Okay. Sorry. This is my list. I want data from the country, so this is my list. I'm making it fixed. Okay. And okay. See, I'm only fixing the rows here, not the column, because whenever I drag down the formula to the right side, I want my formula should also drag down like this, like this, like this, like this, not like this. Okay, comma. I want the row number. What I can do, I can manually also give the row number, but I don't want to give it manually because whenever I change the team name here, like in place of Milan, I want another name, so that. Uh, I want to make it dynamic actually, okay? So for that reason, I'm not giving anything manually. I giving the match function. Match function, what match function will do? Match function will find the lookup value. Lookup value means I'm looking for a value here. This is my lookup value. I'm making it fix. Okay. Lookup array. This is the lookup array. Okay. What match function will do? Match function will give the exact location of that name or the lookup value. It in the second column, is it in the first column, or is it in the third column? That what lookup value will do. Making it fix. Okay. I need the exact match. And tan -ta, okay, yes, Italy. Great. If I drag down the formula, why it is giving Italy again? Oh, sorry. I have to, I don't have to fix it actually. I wrongly. Okay, let's change the reference. I actually fix the reference here. I should not fix the reference. I should fix the reference, but not the whole reference. I only fix this way. Okay, F4, F4. Great, great. I'm only fixing the column. Okay, not the row. If I drag down the formula, it's giving Germany. See, Control R. Great, no? Great. Why I use Control R? Because Control R will copy the formula from the like right hand side. I hope this clarify your doubt and all of the things. If you have anything which are came up in your mind and you are getting dilemma with that one, please comment down below the things so that I can make a another video on that one and make you more clarify, or you can DM me separately. Thanks man for watching the video.